Welcome back to another episode of Fantasy VII Remake. Prepare yourself, there's going to be some ranting today, because I am annoyed. I'm really annoyed about the way, about the narrative that people are pushing about how schools should reopen. And I feel like I have really good reasons to be annoyed. So, first of all, I'm a teaching student, so I've been in a lot of schools, and I feel like that gives me at least a bit more room to speak on it. But, like, more importantly than that is that, how to put this? It's real dumb. And there are a couple of reasons for that. So the biggest one is no matter how much people try and pretend that it'll be okay, we should not at all forget the blatant fact that there will be dead children. Period. Like this will cause dead children. It might be percentage-wise a minuscule amount, but you know what else percentage-wise is a minuscule amount? School shootings. But no one's gonna argue that we shouldn't be working to prevent school shootings, and this is gonna be a lot more widespread, and it's not going to simply be a problem of there will be dead children. There's going to be a lot of sick children. That's hard. Like, you think the parents are having a tough time right now when kids are home? It's going to be even harder when the kids are home sick with something that's going to affect their parents worse than it does them. And it's just, I'm just so annoyed with this narrative that it will be okay. I'm trying to figure out what else to put on Barrett. I'll increase luck. And I'll throw some offensive materia on him. But it's just such a it's a false narrative that is making light of the situation. And it's not a situation to make light of. It just isn't. Put warding materia on, might as well. Wait, that has to be connected to something, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Let's go with, instead of that, then, we'll put on the chakra materia. Doesn't really matter. All that matters really is that Barrett has the immunity to electrical damage. That's all that really matters in this set. But yeah, so another big reason why I'm really bothered by the school narrative right now, that all the kids should go back to school and it'd be totally fine if they did, is because of something that everyone who's pushing it is absolutely ignoring, which is the reality that it's not possible to, like, so the narrative is always, well, if we just implemented it properly, it'd be fine. And they're not wrong. If every student properly wore masks, washed their hand, and everyone who worked there did it, and we limited the amount of students there at all times, and all of that, then yeah, it probably would be fine. But do you know what the chances of that actually happening are? It'd be nice if it let me move. Thank you. I appreciate being allowed to play the game. It's really nice of the game to let me play. But yeah, like, it's just this, you have to make so many assumptions for sending students to schools to be at all okay. And also, it's not even taking into account all the other people that have to be at a school for it to function. Because let me tell you, teachers and students are not the only people on school grounds to make sure that school functions every day. And not all of their jobs can be done from home. How do you feed that many students? Because you have to. And lessening the amount of students isn't going to make the working conditions for people in kitchens that were not built for social distancing any better. Like, that's an impossible situation. Ugh. These enemies are so annoying for Barrett. Because he just doesn't have a good way to deal with them. And it's really frustrating to see people just ignoring the realities of the situation they're talking about. Like, it feels really obnoxious and like they're just pretending. Like, if I were to, the best way to put it is they're pretending for political motivations, most of them. Anyone that's informed, if they're saying that, oh, it'll be fine if we just send everyone back to school, I don't believe that. I do not believe that they think that, because it seems so obvious to me that it absolutely wouldn't be fine. That the very idea that someone who is supposedly fully informed about the risks and benefits of sending students back to school, like, no, it's absolutely not worth it. And to everyone saying like, oh, the development of the kids will be delayed by a year. Yeah, you know what the kids will also be? Not dead. Like, oh man, which one does better? Like, I don't have to think about that much. But it's not even just see, the more fundamental problem here is that it won't even fix the problem they're saying it will. And that's the bigger issue with the narrative, right? Because it's really easy to be like, oh yeah, if we do this, at least the kids will be back in school for what, a month? Before there's a huge outbreak of COVID at school and all the kids have to go home again. So you're trading a month of school for however many people get seriously ill during that? Like, that's not worth it. That's a bad trade. Like, don't take that trade. It's terrible. Why would you take that? That trade is just bad. Oh hey, the chocolate material improved. Good for me. Yeah, it's a bad trade, and it comes from a place of not being informed, and it really frustrates me to see a lot of politicians who should be informed not being informed at all about what the actual realities of that situation would be. You know, like, it doesn't bother me so much when parents are advocating for it, because they're not, like, it'd be better if they were informed, but they're not like obligated to be, you know what I mean? Like it's a difference in position. That very nearly took me out. But like they aren't as obligated to be informed, so like it isn't as bad when they aren't. Thank you. I will be. Hey Shiva, come on out and annoy it. Might as well. But yeah, it's just really frustrating, and I really wish that it's something that I've noticed has been happening recently, is that politicians are, I mean, historically it's happened a lot at various times, but it seemed worse recently, that politicians are making more choices purely based on what's good for them politically rather than actually what are good choices to be making, and that's really frustrating for me. Because like the whole point of an elected politician is to make good decisions for the people. Like that is their job. And so to see them making decisions based on political gain rather than making decisions based on what is actually the best thing to do from their position of more information, because like a politician's job is to be informed, right? Like that is a significant part of their job, because they have to be informed enough to make proper decisions. That's why we elect people instead of having to make instead of putting every decision up to a vote, right? Because if we put every decision up to a vote, it would be slow, and getting everyone to be informed would be a big pain, and that's why we don't do that. That's why we have this system of government. We elect people to inform themselves of issues and handle them. And it's really frustrating that they're not. Because they should be. And that's just so frustrating to me. Okay, so let's go over to Tyria and switch out. Let's see. I should keep elemental materia as a defensive thing. And I'll have it be thunder. If I lose, I'll switch elemental to whatever element it uses. Replace this with, he already has an HP up on the, yeah. In that case, I'll leave that on. That works decently well. Okay, so the only other thing I'll do is replace steel with Barrett have it equipped still? No. Replace steel with the other prayer materia. It's not like amazing because Tifa still has to have Tifa still has to have 2 actions for it, and it doesn't heal as much as Cloud's will, but it'll be a decent AoE healing option for if I'm having a hard time, which against this might be likely. Okay, so you have to be a 1C soldier operative. Okay, so we got a bunch of summons to fight our way through, and then an ultimate being, whatever that is. Anyways, this will be all summons on hard mode, I guess. Ow. Well, Cloud's taking a nap over there. I'm gonna have Aerith, oh right, I was going to do something, you know, intelligent and switch, and switch a lot of my, oh, Aerith doesn't have fire. That's a mistake. I should have had, all elements on her. This is awkward. Oh, not much point to casting Arcane Ward if she doesn't have fire. Oh, well, that hit Tifa. That's awkward. Cloud's about to get hit, isn't he? Yep, sure is. I should have controlled someone else, that way Cloud wouldn't get targeted. It's fine though. He still got it off. So it's all good. Hey, would you mind giving Cloud another action so we can heal everyone? Be really nice of you, Shiva. You could just hold still for a second.
Don't overdo it.
There we go. Okay, Shiva, you don't mind if I just hit you a bunch, right? Make that cool? Because that's definitely what's happening here. Ow. Hey, Aerith. What can Aerith do in this situation? Rave Judgment.
Here goes.
Oh, well, should have very rudely teleported while I was doing something. Okay, yeah, see, having prey on Tifa was worth it. Did Cloud really just get whiteouted as soon as he woke up again?
Kept you waiting?
That's just such an annoying, thing. Also, not really fond of these attack patterns. They kind of suck.
Okay.
Ow. And can heal herself? That's just rude. Do you mind? I'm busy. Oh yeah, that's right. Cloud doesn't have just pure.
I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah, because of course Cloud fell unconscious. Get back up. I am not a fan of that. And really not a fan of the fact she just heals herself for 4,000 every once in a while. And it lowers your stagger bar. I am very much not a fan of that.
Stay strong, okay? Hey! Okay.
But get some healing. Yeah, I'm thinking the AoE healing is going to be nicer than the having damage, because being able to have damage consistently is nice, but this is not sustainable. I need the sustain from gosh darn it. I think the worst part is that I'm gonna have Aerith limit break here, but I'm not sure any of Shiva's damage is even physical. I strongly suspect that, yeah, it's all magic. Oh hey, we got pressured. Get staggered. And maybe while she's staggered, I'll manage to, you know, get rid of all the health that she has been healing. Oh, hey, I can Ascension her. Heck yeah. Take some damage. Anyway, everybody heal up. Oh, she's using Diamond Dust. I don't know where that hits, but I'm going to try and not be there. Oh, it just auto-scenes me into it. I guess that kind of makes sense, huh? That doesn't mean I approve, but I get it. Hey, Ifrit, how about you come out and help? That'd be really helpful, actually. Get it? Helpful? Yeah. My puns are great. I know, I'm not quitting my day job. Cloud's so close to having another action. Just gotta not get hit by Blizzaga. And then pray. Easy. Summon ability. Aerith. Give another whiteout, or not another whiteout, another Crimson Dive. Heck yeah, we win. Shiva defeated. Just 4 more left to go. Oh boy. Okay, Fat Chocobo, let's go. I'm very curious how Fat Chocobo is increased in difficulty. I'm gonna guess that Fat Chocobo now heals itself. At least its health bar isn't too insane. 'Cause I'm clearly doing like considerable damage. Is there a reason you're scening me of an attack already? Already summoning those guys, huh? Okay. Please don't. Mercy. Mercy. Show mercy, Fat Chocobo. I know you're the strongest summon who can even beat Sephiroth, but show mercy. These poor souls did nothing wrong.
I'll take care of you.
Tifa, go open focus strike it. Oh, it left pressured. Well, I made it re-enter pressured again, so there's that. Oh, it left pressured again. I didn't mean to defeat its little sidekick there, but I definitely did.
Still here.
Show mercy!
Just hang on. I'm coming.
Mercy, great Fat Chocobo, please.
You'll feel better in a second.
Cloud doesn't have a family or anything, but show mercy anyway.
Why don't you lead the way? I'm here.
Oh, there it is. Got the stagger.
Let's finish this.
It might seem silly for me to have not used my standing still move as Cloud,
Backing off a bit.
but it's because I really needed to heal. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna keep hitting Fat Chocobo. It's gonna go. I'm about to get hit, aren't I? I'll focus thrust you as you hit me. Fat Chocobo, show mercy, please.
It's fine. I'm okay.
Where'd I get the defensive buff from? Like, I don't mind that I have a defensive buff. I'm just not sure what it came from. Tifa, use the power of Focus Strike, or we're gonna get bombs away. Mercy. Mercy, Chocobo, please. Ow. Fat Chocobo, why? We're supposed to be friends. Is it just me or are there more Moogles around? I feel like the Moogles are multiplying and I feel like that's bad for me. I saw Whack and I immediately got afraid because I've played too many Dragon Quest games, in which Whack is an instant kill move. Though granted, it has a low chance of success. Ow. Well, Cloud, when you get back up, use the might of healing prayer. If I can stagger it again, then that'll be it. Oh, especially since Cloud has a limit break. You know what? It's standing still right now. I'm just gonna... That is just so disappointing. That it immediately started Quake-Quang as soon as I had Cloud limit break. That's just so saddening.
Hey, you ready?
Easy. And hey, Tifa's prayer materia is improved, so she heals everyone a little bit more now. Okay, let's go. We have that guy to deal with. Not looking forward to Leviathan on hard mode. Also, general statement, I probably should have read the description for this before just going with it, you know? Like, that's just something I'm realizing, like, I should have done. And the reason I say that is because having elemental fire materia as my defense, I would have, or elemental thunder materia as my defense, I would have known if I'd read it, wouldn't have been very helpful. But I didn't know that because I didn't read it.
Hang back.
I really wish I had 2 magnify materia.
Bring it.
I really just want heal all and shield all. Had the wrong kind of guard up. And so I took damage. Yeah, I didn't actually have a response to that. At least not that didn't consume actions I didn't want to spend. Would you mind being somewhere I can hit you? Be really nice of you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Cloud's gonna hit him as much as he can before he gets tidal waved. Which was not much. But it's fine. I'm going to control Tifa for a second because she's closer to getting an action. Or getting 2 actions, that is. Oh, well, that's unfortunate, huh? Ow. Aerith, could you get Cloud back on his feet? Thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay, up and at 'em.
I am amazed that that did not hit Tifa. I honestly don't know how it didn't, but I'll take it.
Stay strong.
Anyway, keep Aerith standing.
Take the lead.
Then switch back to Cloud. Where is it? It's being an annoying fish. Oh, Tifa's, yeah. I was about to have Aerith heal Tifa, and then I saw that second coming, and I was like, oh wait, no. Let's just wait a second, switch that to race. Ugh. Leviathan's just so annoying because it's so hard to actually... Darn it. Can you not counter spinning dive? I thought you could. Yeah, confirmed. Can't counter.
I'll show you what I can do. Okay, up and at 'em. It's your turn.
Get on up, Cloud.
I got this.
Yeah, it's really funny that the guy, the person standing right next to the tail's like aquatic focus, huh? That a self buff or what? What is that? Ow. It's my face taking damage, that's what it is. Okay, can you hold still
So it's my turn?
for long enough for me to defeat you? Like, really? Chasing you down is getting really old. Aerith, drop an arcane ward under yourself. Tifa, use your AoE healing. And then Aerith, use the might of Thunder. Thunder. Did it not take weakness damage from Thunder? Its weakness is listed as Thunder.
No more playing nice.
Okay, this is risky, but I'm going to have Cloud refocus. Aerith, hit Cloud with a heal. Gosh darn it. The heal didn't land, which is why I said that play was risky. Got Cloud.
Good to go?
Oh, it's in the middle. It's now going to be casting Tidal Wave. I think that's the end of this fight, 'cause if I'd known it was casting Tidal Wave a little bit earlier, I could have had Tifa heal herself. But I just didn't know in time to have her, yeah. Okay. So that sucked. That I lost, but we'll make another attempt next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.